Jared, are we about to go on a run?
Except you've done time.
At least 3, right?
I've done time. Yeah. Hopefully, yeah. I mean, this is. I'll, I'll say this: the no one needs to make any apologies for the schedule or excuses or whatever. They have not had a window like this where they have a week of games against, and I know this is going to be a kind of edgy thing to say, but a team in Colorado that's one of the worst teams in Major League history, and then an Astros team that's just not that good. I'm not saying they're awful, but there's nothing about the Astros where I'm like, wow, that's tough, right? Like Oakland or Sacramento or the Athletics, whatever the flip they're called, they to me are a little like when you go play them in Sacramento, that's like I don't know what I'm getting myself into, and their lineup's a lot better than Houston. So anyway, all that said, yeah, this is maybe good timing. It seems like they're starting to turn just independent of the opponent because they just took 2 out of 3 from the best team in the American League. But now they've got a runway of a week at home against the Rockies and the Astros. This is not a bad time to try to get things turned around.
The Seager situation yesterday was just precautionary. Okay, that's kind of what I wanted to know because it feels like that's at the heart of this. Is I go back to that conversation we had weeks ago, where your ideal Wyatt's back in the lineup, Simeon's moving down. You still have like we haven't had consistency with that other than really the last week, and it's been great. But what are we looking at there?
Yeah, I think we'll probably find out in the next couple hours. If there's no roster move, then that's a good sign. That means that, even if Corey's not in the lineup tonight, that, hopefully he can be back tomorrow or the next day. But, I just wonder, it seems to me that Corey, knowing how Corey's wired, he was aware that this team's lineup was not producing, and he is aware that he can impact that as much as anyone, and probably wanted to come back and get in there to try and turn things around as soon as possible. But maybe, under different circumstances would kind of hang back a little longer, and perhaps, he feels like after coming back for, a couple weeks or whatever, that maybe it's best to try, tap the brakes for a little bit and hopefully make this a non-issue. Now, I don't know if they were to go that route. I don't know, is that 2 weeks? Is that 4 weeks? I have no idea. I also don't know, with the advancements in medicine, can you get a shot and it takes the pain away for a month and then you get, I don't know how all that works, right? But I do know, and it was painfully evident on Saturday, that he was playing through a lot of discomfort. I mean, watching him run the bases on his home runs was not fun to watch, right? So I have a lot of respect for what this guy plays through. He's not someone who stands on the mountaintop and shouts out, how much pain he's playing through, but it's very obvious. But I do think there's a possibility that we're going to maybe see another IL stint, or if not, then I imagine it's going to have to be managed the rest of the year.
Damn.
Hey, can I interest you in a burger though? Because I do think a burger and a Higgy might be returning. I think there's a good chance that Jake Burgers were called today, if not today, here in the next few days, and Kyle Higashioka hopefully will be activated today or in the next few days as well.